Um, First and foremost, just what about Seattle? What made this place appealing to continue your career here?
Honestly, I've heard about Mike and what he's doing over here, and they run kind of like the same offense I've been exposed to before in the league already. So I was excited to come here and maybe win some games.
And that's just, you mentioned Mike. Obviously, you hear about him in your previous stop and everything like that. And like, what about Mike makes this, such a, again, kind of the same question, but an appealing way to continue your career with Mike?
He was a good coach, an honest guy, and he kind of has that culture of winning that was established there where he was at before, and he was able to come here and bring that same thing here.
Is it daunting coming out here to the Pacific Northwest and just the first impressions of being here?
No, I'm kind of excited. I lived on every coast a little bit now, so I'm from Houston, lived in Baltimore, lived in Arizona, so now I want to come out and check out the Northwest.
Josh, versatility is obviously. Can you just talk about that, how you're versatile? And then two, when you go from one side of the line to the other side, what adjustments do you have to make?
So I think I have a start at every position but center. So I play left guard, left tackle, right guard, right tackle. And I just say, like, that's just me being athletic to be able to go to both sides and be able to play. But honestly, it's kind of hard to, like, you wouldn't know unless you did it. It's like writing with your left hand if you're right-handed. So it's about reps and being able to have time to learn each position. But, I was able to, perform well at every position, I feel like.
Hey Josh, have they talked to you about what kind of role that they're envisioning for you here?
Not yet. I haven't talked much about it, but I'm just excited to get started.
What spot do you think you're best at or you like the most?
Honestly, anywhere on the field,
For Seahawks fans who might not have watched you play elsewhere, what kind of player are they getting out of you?
Aggressive player, smart player, player that wants to win.
Josh, just being in the league for a number of years, what has your perception been of the Seahawks? When you hear Seahawks, when you go across from them, what do you expect and what's kind of been your opinion of them?
So I played here a few times because I played with the Cardinals for 3 years, and I knew every time we was coming up here to Lumen Field, it was going to be a tough game. So I know that stadium is hard to play in for other people, and then now to play in it for myself and to have it be hard on them, I'm excited for it.
Thoughts on blocking for Sam Darnold and that position here?
Oh, super excited. We was talking on the way in. Sounds like a great guy, smart cat. We talked a little football, so I'm excited.
Have you had any experience with any of the coaches on the staff, like John Benton or Rick Dennison or any of the offensive line guys, or the scheme that they run?
The scheme, yeah. So I think we ran along the same lines in Houston, because it's all from like that Shanahan tree. So I think I'm a little familiar with it.
What is it about the scheme that fits your skill set?
Honestly, I think it works well against defenses as far as mixing it up, being able to have the handoffs look the same as play actions, and just be able to keep them guessing.
As far as this has been for Seahawks fans, a week of transition, a lot of players coming in, a lot of people going. What does it mean to be a part of this kind of next chapter for Seahawks football? A lot of new guys coming in here in 2025.
I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited about the guys that they're bringing in. I'm super excited about the organization. Super excited to go out there and get it started.
You talked about aggression. How important is it for an offense to have an identity and be physical?
Honestly, y'all know that's where the game starts. The center stops the ball right there in the middle, so you have to be aggressive at the point of attack. You have to get downhill, be able to move those guys off the ball to be able to make everything easy. Now, when they're thinking about that, now you can drop back and throw the ball all across the field. So that's where it starts at.
We've heard these coaches talk about the offensive lineman to run off the ball in this outside zone.
Yep.
What do you have to do as a tackle, as a guard? What changes with outside zone?
Honestly, on the front side, you have to remove those guys to be able to let the running back stretch, be able to stretch and be able to cut back. You have to seal off the backside. So when you're running off the ball, you have to move those guys a few yards so they'll be able to see in front of them and be able to get downhill.
What has this week been like for you, where you go into it not knowing where your life is going to be, and then you're making a decision, you're getting on a flight, all of those things? Just what's the last couple of days been like?
Honestly, it's a blessing. It's been tough, but it's been a blessing, man. I'm blessed and highly favored to be here, to have this opportunity. It's a journey. So I just take each and every day for what it is, and it's been great.
What's your favorite moment in your career so far? What's a highlight that you look back on and you enjoyed?
Honestly, I said it earlier. I played a lot of football already. I played with a lot of teams. Got to play with some of the great players around the league. But hopefully my best moments are ahead of me.
Have you had a chance to look at the Seahawks running backs? What do you know about them? I know you're busy doing your own thing, but
I know I've seen Kenneth. That's his name, right? Kenneth.
Yeah, Kenneth.
And he totes the ball pretty well. And then he honestly has the speed to be able to, once he gets through the first and second level, to go for the home run. So I'm excited to see it.
That versatility you bring to the line, I really could have come in handy for this team last year. As far as, did they talk to you about that at all? But that versatility, how it can help them as we move forward here?
I mean, it's just a great attribute to have, you know. But I just want to be able to get out there and show what I can do, and then put it together with everybody else, and be able to go out there and be a good offensive line.
Anything else? That's it. Thank you.